can find in any textbooks. We live the history. Let me tell you something else. When I was in New York, I was doing my master's in New York. One of my American family friends came to me and said, "Your Highness, you won't believe what they are doing in New York City." I was in New Jersey doing my master's. I did my postgraduate training in the United Nations in New York, at the UN headquarters in New York. So we have a little bit of experience about these things. I was told that Benin bronze and artifacts were being exhibited in New York. I think at the Metropolitan Museum in New York. And you won't believe the background to all this. It was very, 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 very interesting. That the professors at the NYU, New York University, they were exhibiting works of African arts of African people that were extinct. You know the meaning of extinct? Anyway, where I want to use Benin to talk to them that they were extinct. Negiro, that they were extinct. So my family, this my American family friend, said to the professor, who eventually came to Benin, that what do you mean by that was the criteria for their doing the exhibition. So they chose Benin, that they should go and find an African society that is extinct and exhibit their artworks. So they told the professor that you have already failed in this your exhibition if you based it on the criteria that these people don't exist anymore, that they are very they are thriving and very much alive in their country, and the culture is still very viable, very, very viable. They were very surprised. And that even the heir apparent to the throne is even doing his masters in New Jersey. They were shocked. Immediately they invited me to please come, declare the exhibition open. But I was not around, unfortunately for that. I was visiting my father at that time in Nigeria. They still insisted whenever I come back, they want to have me there. So I went there. When I got there, saw Benin artworks all over the place. They were following me all over the place. I don't know if the magazine still exists. You can. What part of America have you been staying, madam?
I live in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, Boston. Yes. There's this New York magazine called The New Yorker. You know The New Yorker? They interviewed me at that time, as far back as that time. They interviewed me. And then some things they were asking, what is this? What is this? I said, you stole them all long time ago. I said the British took them away from my father's palace, so I'm even seeing these ones now for the first time. But suddenly they took me elsewhere, and I saw photographs on the wall, big posters on the wall. Immediately I recognized those ones. I recognized my grandfather's youngest queen. Big poster with some of my photos of my cousins. The daughter of that my grandfather's youngest queen Her title was Oha. The daughter is here. Ladia, you know Ladia,
the daughter of Oha.
Ama. This is the daughter. So when I saw some of their photos, and I suddenly exclaimed and called their names out one by one. They were these people were surprised. What they thought they were doing, showing photos of extinct society. They said I turned into a home movie. Because I recognized many of them. You see? So it was even on that occasion that I expressed our interest to please have some of these artifacts back, returned back to us.